So what is CV coaching and how do we do it? Well, CV coaching evolved for me out of CV writing. I started doing CV writing after 11 years in corporate recruitment, but realized that actually my core skills are not you. I can talk to you for as long as I like and interview for you for as long as we like, but I will never know you as well as you know you. Either personally or professionally, you're the best person to write your CV. So now we kind of evolved into CV coaching, which is a three-stage process to get your CV looking as good as is humanly possible. But the person who writes your CV is you. We just give you the skills to write your CV as well as it can be written to be as accessible to the reader, whoever that might be, HR, line managers, recruiters, whoever, make it as accessible for them to find the message that they're looking for as is humanly possible. And that's all we have to do. Sounds simple, but we do it over a three-stage process. The first two stages are with you, and then the third stage is like a proofread, copy, edit, polish, whatever you want to call it at the end. So the first stage is really kind of a fact-finding mission with you to understand who you are and what you've done and your projects and delivery. Get all the good content that we need for your CV. Almost like an interview, but more of a conversation around what you've done and how you've done it and all of that kind of good stuff. So we harvest all that sort of content and work together, and we come up with a huge list of things that we want to put on your CV. And then we walk through kind of how to write, how to structure your bullet points. And we start writing a couple together while we're on the phone and screen sharing or face to face, however we can do it. Um, and then at the end of that conversation, you go away and rewrite your CV, and it will be a mess of content and areas that you just can't think about anymore because that's human nature. That's what the second session is about, to really polish it up and get it looking as good as we can possibly get it. We go through similar sort of range in terms of, right, you've got an ideas of what we're doing now, but we need to focus a little bit more on this or a little bit more on that, or we've forgotten delivery here, or where are the numbers for this, or didn't we talk about such and such a project, whatever it might be. And then the format starts to come together. And then you go away and rewrite it with all of those kind of ideas and thoughts on board, and come out with a almost finished article, and we then proofread it, copy edit, do whatever we need to do. We'll make any changes in language that we need to make. But in essence, CV coaching is CV writing, but using you as the tool to write it. So it's cheaper, it's not quicker because you're the person that needs to do it, and real life gets in the way. That's the reality. But it's cheaper for you, and you end up with a better product because you get to walk into your next interview knowing exactly what it says on your CV. You've written it, you own it, it's in your language, and it is a confidence building experience because our core competencies are to bring out the absolute best of you, challenge you to deliver the CV that will get you that next role. And it doesn't matter what that role is. We've done chef CVs, we've done pharmaceutical CEOs, we've done lawyers, accountants, chauffeurs, anyone and anything. It doesn't matter because the principle, the mantra that we go by is to make it as accessible for the reader to read. It doesn't matter what you do, you need to show success and you need to show what you've done. That's it. So whatever level you're at, you get a good CV coach and they will pull the absolute best out of you. If you think that's an area that we can help on, give us a call and we'll have a chat.